In the epic world of George R. R. Martin's A Song of Ice and Fire and the TV series House of the Dragon, few characters are as captivating as Rhaenyra Targaryen. This video will delve into her extraordinary journey, exploring her early life as a privileged princess, her fierce ambition, and the powerful relationships that shaped her destiny. We'll uncover how Rhaenyra navigated the treacherous politics of Westeros, her strategic marriages, and the intense rivalries that marked her quest for the Iron Throne. You'll witness the brutal civil war, the dance of the dragons, and the immense sacrifices Rhaenyra endured. Finally, we'll reflect on her enduring legacy and how her story continues to captivate and inspire. Join us as we unravel the complex and compelling life of Rhaenyra Targaryen. Rhaenyra Targaryen's story starts in a place of privilege and expectation. Born in 97 AC to King Viserys Targaryen and Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, she grew up amidst the grandeur of the Targaryen dynasty. As the Princess of Dragonstone, she was surrounded by royal opulence and groomed for greatness from a young age. Rhaenyra's upbringing was a blend of cultural and religious influences. She inherited the rich Valyrian heritage of her family, known for their Dragon Lord ancestry and distinctive silver hair and purple eyes. This heritage set the Targaryens apart, giving them an almost mythical status. Alongside Valyrian customs, Rhaenyra was exposed to the faith of the Seven, the dominant religion in Westeros, and the ancient beliefs of the old gods of Valyria. This mix shaped her worldview and reinforced her sense of destiny. From her earliest days, Rhaenyra showed traits that would define her character: strong-willed, independent, and ambitious. She idolized her ancestor Rhaenyra Targaryen, a legendary warrior queen who wielded a sword and rode a dragon into battle. This admiration fueled Rhaenyra's desire to break free from traditional expectations and forge her own path. Key relationships in Rhaenyra's life played a crucial role in shaping her character. Her parents, King Viserys Targaryen and Queen Rhaenyra Targaryen, provided a foundation of love and support. Rhaenyra shared a particularly close bond with her father, who saw in her the potential to be a great ruler. This close relationship would later fuel her determination to claim her rightful place as his successor. Rhaenyra's family dynamics were further complicated by her siblings. Her brother Balon Targaryen's early death left a void, but her younger half-siblings, Aegon II Targaryen, Helaena Targaryen, Aemon Targaryen, and Daeron Targaryen, would become central figures in the power struggles that defined her life. These complex familial relationships added layers to Rhaenyra's character, highlighting her resilience and capacity for both love and rivalry. As Rhaenyra Targaryen grew, so did her ambitions. Her father, King Viserys I, named her Princess of Dragonstone, solidifying her position as his chosen heir to the Iron Throne. This designation was not merely a title. It was a profound declaration of her father's belief in her potential to rule. The realm's nobility swore oaths of loyalty to her, a significant yet controversial move in a patriarchal society where female rulers were rarely accepted. However, the path to the throne was full of challenges. Rhaenyra's desire to be recognized as a legitimate ruler despite her gender was a driving force behind her actions. The Targaryen dynasty's legacy was one of strength and power, often manifested through male rulers. Rhaenyra's ambition to ascend the Iron Throne was not just about personal power. It was about breaking free from the constraints of traditional gender roles that sought to limit her potential. Her resolve was further strengthened by societal pressures and expectations. The court was a battleground of whispers and judgments, with many doubting her capability solely because she was a woman. This skepticism fueled her determination to prove her worth, not just as a Targaryen, but as a rightful and capable leader of the Seven Kingdoms. With the title of Princess of Dragonstone and the expectation to inherit the Iron Throne, Rhaenyra Targaryen's journey into the unknown began. Her father's designation thrust her into a world of political intrigue and immense pressure. This was no longer just about her personal ambitions. It was a battle against entrenched patriarchal norms and the societal expectation that only a male could rule the Seven Kingdoms. Rhaenyra's path was immediately riddled with challenges. The very court that once fawned over her now scrutinized her every move, waiting for any sign of weakness. Her childhood friend and stepmother, Queen Alicent Hightower, became one of her most formidable adversaries. Alicent's marriage to King Viserys and the birth of her sons introduced direct rivals to Rhaenyra's claim. This familial betrayal was a harsh entry into the ruthless world of Westerosi politics. Marriage was one of the first significant steps into unfamiliar territory for Rhaenyra. Her union with Laenor Velaryon was politically advantageous but personally complex. Laenor, known for his preference for men, and Rhaenyra, seeking affection elsewhere, had to navigate the turbulent waters of a marriage of convenience. Their agreement to fulfill their royal duties while maintaining separate private lives showcased Rhaenyra's pragmatic approach to her obligations and personal desires. The situation grew even more complicated with Rhaenyra's relationship with her uncle, Daemon Targaryen. Known for his rebellious nature and ambition, Daemon was both an ally and a potential threat. Their illicit relationship, culminating in marriage after Rhaenyra's presumed death, stirred further controversy. This union was not just a romantic entanglement, but a strategic alliance, as Daemon brought with him considerable military prowess and political influence. As Rhaenyra Targaryen stepped deeper into the labyrinth of Westerosi politics, the true extent of her journey became apparent. Her designation as heir was merely the beginning. The quest for the Iron Throne demanded not only ambition, but also the ability to navigate a world where alliances could shift like the sands, and where friends could quickly turn into foes. Rhaenyra's most immediate challenge was her conflict with Queen Alicent Hightower and her half-brother Aegon II. The court was divided, with many nobles covertly or openly supporting Alicent's children as the true heirs. The animosity between Rhaenyra and Alicent, once close friends, had evolved into a bitter rivalry. This enmity was stoked by Otto Hightower, Alicent's father and the Hand of the King, who saw his daughter's children as the rightful rulers. Rhaenyra had to counteract their influence while maintaining her father's trust and navigating the treacherous waters of court politics. A pivotal moment in Rhaenyra's journey was her marriage to Rhaenyra Targaryen. This union was strategic, designed to solidify her claim by aligning with one of the most powerful houses in Westeros. However, the marriage was fraught with personal challenges. Rhaenyra, who had little interest in women, and Rhaenyra, who found solace with Harwin Strong, had to present a united front despite their private lives. The birth of their sons, Jacaerys, Lucerys, and Joffrey, was meant to secure her claim, but their parentage was constantly questioned, undermining her position and casting a shadow over her legitimacy. Rhaenyra's adaptability was further tested with the death of her mother, Queen Aemma Arryn, and the subsequent remarriage of King Viserys to Alicent Hightower. The birth of Alicent's sons, Aegon II, Helaena, Aemond, and Daeron, added new rivals to the line of succession. Rhaenyra's status as the designated heir was increasingly threatened by these new potential claimants. She had to navigate the court's shifting dynamics, balancing her father's favor against the growing influence of the Hightowers. As Rhaenyra Targaryen navigated the treacherous waters of Westerosi politics, her determination and resilience began to pay off. Her goal was clear: to secure her place on the Iron Throne and to be recognized as the legitimate ruler of the Seven Kingdoms. Despite the constant challenges and betrayals, Rhaenyra's perseverance brought her closer to achieving her ambition. One of the most significant milestones in Rhaenyra's journey was her coronation as the Black Queen. After the death of her father, King Viserys I, the realm was thrown into chaos as her half-brother Aegon II usurped the throne. In response, Rhaenyra's loyal supporters crowned her on Dragonstone, symbolizing her resolve to contest Aegon II's claim. This moment was a culmination of years of preparation, alliances, and strategic maneuvering. It was not just a personal victory, but a public declaration of her legitimacy and her readiness to fight for her birthright. The support of key allies was crucial in Rhaenyra's ascent. The Velaryons, with their powerful fleet, were instrumental in her cause. Her marriage to Daemon Targaryen, a seasoned warrior and experienced leader, bolstered her military strength and provided her with a partner equally committed to her cause. Together, they commanded a formidable force, including dragons, which gave them a significant advantage in the ensuing conflict. Rhaenyra's coronation was a rallying point for her supporters, galvanizing them to her side. It solidified the division between the Greens and the Blacks, setting the stage for the Dance of the Dragons. This civil war, though brutal and devastating, was the ultimate test of her claim and her leadership. Rhaenyra's strategic acumen and her ability to inspire loyalty were on full display as she led her forces into battle against her half-brother's supporters. Her sons, particularly Jacaerys and Lucerys Velaryon, played pivotal roles in her campaign. Their loyalty and bravery were a testament to her ability to inspire those closest to her. However, the war also exacted a heavy toll on her family. The death of Lucerys at the hands of Aemond Targaryen was a tragic blow, yet it further fueled her determination to secure the throne and avenge her son. The journey to the Iron Throne for Rhaenyra Targaryen was paved with blood, loss, and sacrifice. The Dance of the Dragons, the civil war ignited by her claim to the throne, demanded an extraordinary toll from Rhaenyra and her supporters. Each step closer to her goal came with a profound price: testing her resilience and resolve to their very limits. One of the most heart-wrenching costs was the loss of her children. The death of Lucerys Valerian at Storm's End was a devastating blow. Rhaenyra's grief and rage over the murder of her son by Aemon Targaryen fueled the conflict even further. This tragic event underscored the brutal reality of her quest for power. Personal losses were not just casualties of war, but deeply personal wounds that scarred her soul. The death of Joffrey Valerian, another one of her sons, added to her anguish and highlighted the merciless nature of the struggle for the throne. The toll extended beyond her immediate family. The civil war fractured the realm, leading to widespread destruction and loss of life. Dragons, the mighty symbols of Targaryen power, were pitted against each other in brutal battles that left both the creatures and their riders dead or gravely wounded. The devastation wrought by these conflicts left parts of the kingdom in ruins, with the small folk bearing the brunt of the chaos and suffering. Rhaenyra's own physical and mental health deteriorated under the relentless pressure of the war. The weight of leadership, combined with the continuous threats and betrayals, took a heavy toll on her. Her once strong and determined demeanor began to show cracks as the war dragged on. The stress and strain of maintaining her claim against formidable opposition tested her endurance and fortitude. The brutal civil war known as the Dance of the Dragons left an indelible mark on Rhaenyra Targaryen, forever altering her character and the course of her life. Although her relentless pursuit of the Iron Throne ultimately ended in her tragic downfall, the journey transformed her into a symbol of resilience and defiance in the face of overwhelming odds. Rhaenyra's struggle and sacrifices were not in vain. Her actions set the stage for significant changes within the Targaryen dynasty and the realm of Westeros. Her determination to assert her claim, despite the patriarchal norms of her society, inspired future generations of women to challenge their prescribed roles and seek their own paths to power. The aftermath of the Dance of the Dragons also brought about a period of reflection and reconciliation within the Targaryen family. The devastation of the Civil War highlighted the destructive potential of internal conflicts and underscored the necessity for unity within the royal house. This realization influenced subsequent Targaryen rulers to adopt a more cohesive and strategic approach to governance, striving to prevent such a catastrophic division from occurring again. In her death, Rhaenyra achieved a form of vindication. Her legacy endured through her surviving children, particularly Aegon III and Viserys II, who would go on to play pivotal roles in the future of the Targaryen dynasty. The memory of her struggle and the principles she fought for continued to resonate within the halls of power, shaping the policies and attitudes of those who followed. Rhaenyra Targaryen's journey, from her early years as a hopeful heir to her tragic end as the Black Queen, embodies profound transformation. And her life and the events she endured brought about significant changes, not only within herself but also within the realm of Westeros. Rhaenyra began as a strong-willed and ambitious princess, determined to assert her rightful place in a male-dominated society. Her experiences, marked by betrayal, loss, and relentless conflict, shaped her into a resilient and formidable leader. The Civil War, the Dance of the Dragons, was the crucible that tested and tempered her character. Through the trials she faced, Rhaenyra evolved from a symbol of youthful defiance to a representation of tragic resolve and enduring strength. Her struggle for the Iron Throne left an indelible mark on the Targaryen dynasty. The brutal conflict highlighted the dangers of internal division and the devastating impact of civil war. The lessons learned from the Dance of the Dragons influenced subsequent Targaryen rulers, who sought to prevent similar conflicts and ensure the stability of their reigns. Rhaenyra's determination to claim her birthright, despite the societal constraints placed upon her, paved the way for future generations to challenge and redefine their roles within the patriarchal structure of Westeros. Rhaenyra's legacy also brought about a re-evaluation of gender and power in the realm. Her unwavering resolve to assert her claim in the face of overwhelming opposition demonstrated that leadership and capability were not confined by gender. This realization slowly permeated through the noble houses, contributing to a gradual shift in the perception of women in positions of power. In the end, Rhaenyra's life, though marked by tragedy, served as a catalyst for change. Her story became a powerful testament to the resilience of the human spirit and the capacity for transformation through adversity. The legacy of her struggle and the principles she championed continued to inspire and influence the realm long after her death. Rhaenyra Targaryen's journey is a testament to the enduring complexity and richness of the world George R.R. Martin has crafted. From her privileged beginnings as the Princess of Dragonstone to her tragic end as the Black Queen, Rhaenyra's story encapsulates the struggle for power, resilience in the face of adversity, and the unyielding pursuit of one's destiny. Rhaenyra's early life in the royal court set the stage for her ambitions and conflicts. As she grew, her desire to break free from traditional gender roles and assert her legitimacy as a ruler propelled her into a world of political intrigue and familial betrayal. Her coronation as the Black Queen marked a pivotal moment in her quest, symbolizing her resolve and readiness to fight for her birthright. The Dance of the Dragons, the civil war sparked by her claim to the throne, was a brutal and devastating conflict that demanded immense sacrifices from Rhaenyra and her supporters. The personal losses she endured, including the deaths of her children, highlighted the high cost of ambition and the relentless nature of her struggle. Despite the eventual defeat and her tragic execution, Rhaenyra's legacy endured. Her determination and sacrifices left a lasting impact on the Targaryen dynasty and the history of Westeros. Her story became a powerful symbol of resilience and defiance, inspiring future generations to challenge societal norms and pursue their own paths to power. Rhaenyra's transformation from a hopeful princess to a battle-hardened queen serves as a poignant reminder of the complexities of power and the profound changes that come through struggle. Her journey is a vivid illustration of the price of ambition, the resilience required to pursue one's goals, and the lasting impact of a determined spirit. As we reflect on Rhaenyra Targaryen's life, we see a character who, despite her ultimate defeat, left an indelible mark on history. Her story is a powerful chapter in the epic saga of the Targaryen dynasty, a narrative of ambition, tragedy, and unyielding determination that continues to captivate and inspire. Rhaenyra's legacy is a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit and its capacity to inspire change, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable challenges.